Welcome back, folks. Pigs TV. Your host, Pigs, as usual. So let's get into our continuing going through the motions of getting this automation going. We have to, we're getting there. We've got we've got green circuits done. So obviously the next one on the list would be what have we got to? Let's. Obviously, we need the green to. We haven't really done anything with a. Like I said in the previous ones, this is going to move. All the going there would be going to the other side. The further right that they can go, the better it's going to be. Because obviously, I'd rather have them on the right hand side than the left hand side. Because otherwise, I'll have to go and trace them all back. To get obviously these, as you can see here, we need belts and inserts. So we've got the green. So if we were, for an example, going to do belts first, we just need iron. But if we were going to do, I've lost the plot there. There we go. We need iron, gears, and belts. So I think we've got a good idea of having belts again. The only trouble is I think, like I said in the previous one, I think I muxed this up a bit. I think I should have had more gap and they could have come downwards, but at the moment, obviously, they're coming upwards. But they can, obviously, they can trip between here and go down. But it just depends on how I want to do it, obviously, I keep pushing upwards on here. So let's get a copy. I think we'll do the same and obviously take out what we don't want. And no, I'll get rid of that completely. Like I said, there's so many different ways of making this. That's the thing. What's that? 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 space. So there we go. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Get rid of that. So that's going to make that. Now whether that again, that's in the right spot. This is why I said I should have actually done it the other way, and they could have all been in line. A little bit like the original one, to be honest with you. But there's no right, like I said, there's no right way and no wrong way. Well, I suppose some people would disagree. There's a right way and a wrong way, and it's all about learning. And I have changed it from, like I said, that I did do last time, and I did that on purpose to, see what else I can actually come up with. Now, whether this is good, bad, or indifferent, like I said, is questionable. But unless we try these things, we don't know. And it's not going to harm. There's so much space. That's the problem. That's the point with it. Like I said, I might have to go up further because of this. I suppose I could come down here with it, but we are going to be building. We're not going to be doing grow. We want to do inserters, actually. I suppose we could take the we could take it from there and do one to go to there, because we're going. We want actually 3 in this one, not 2. Now that's the problem of doing a possible single belt design then, because we're going to want 2. That might not work, and this was the worrying thing that I didn't really foresee in some respects, how I was gonna achieve what I was wanting to achieve. Yeah, let's go inserts again. So we need to get 3 on a 2 belt, and you can't get 3 on a 2 belt. It's impossible. So the only alternative is to. So like I said, maybe that was a wrong. Maybe in some respects that was a wrong play. Send the second one up here. Because obviously when I did it the other way, I sent, you know, I already had the 4 belts, but I've only got I haven't got the 4 belts on this one. So I can get the option is to, yeah, so that's not going to fully work how I want it to work. We need this to come through here. Like that. But that one will have to come through there. That one will have to... It will have to go through, but not as... Oh, I've done that again. What have I been doing? I think there's definitely some changes that can be made here. I say I don't think that's going to work either. Because I'm going to have to work this out. I want... that to come round there. That to go around there. That still can... Oh, maybe it's not too bad. Oops, that's bad. Maybe it's not too bad. Maybe I haven't completely ruined my idea. So I'm sending... I'm going to send most of the thing on that side, and I'm going to have a sort of a 50%... on this side. So that can come down and come around. So let's say there. So that can be on, that has to go around there to be on this side of the belt. That has to be on that side. Yeah, I still think there's some optimization that I need to look at. Like I said, this is now in the wrong place. But you know, you don't. In a sense, it's slightly better. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Well, I'm saying it's better, but... I need to, like, have more on... Yeah, that's going the wrong way. Why was I doing that? You numpty. So now we've got the... Well, we will in a minute. We've got these. That's going to go to that lane. That's going to go around here. So that's going to work. That's going to work. That way, that way, that way, and that way. obviously we still have to have our I'll send it down there. That means that that's not connected to each other. Oh, yes, it is. It's fine. I didn't get one there. Oh. Yeesh. I think I got so used to doing it that way. Right. Let's get the green going. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. That should theoretically be enough to get this going. Then we want... We've got our transport belts, we've got our green circuits, we've got our inserters. So technically now it's just the green, it's the science. But do I want to push this a bit further? Obviously I've got this debacle. The only reason why I'm saying that is if I put another one here and I get... Oh, I can't do that yet because I can't do the red or the blue because I haven't got... Wait. Oh yes. Have to have a few of these. So these have to grab that, and they have to grab that. There we go. It would help if I had them the right way around. So now we're getting a double belt of inserts. And we've got our green going, and we've got the green that can... again, we've got... Well, there's a double option here. I could just carry on the green through there, but then I'll have to skip that with that. So I've got a couple of options to work this plan out. And what I might do, just for now, is grab this again. Don't want that. Grab that again. It's probably the same, actually, to be honest. Just the top part, because I'm gonna have to get rid of everything. Oh, it's not gonna allow me to do that, is it? Because of all this. Right, that should now allow... I got paste. Paste, yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted. I could... This needs to convert to green. This needs to convert to green. All is... I don't want it here, but what I want to do is just get on with the green. The problem being is this is going to have to go in some sort of box, I believe. I think that's the only way that I can get that. Are they all out of... No, they're not out yet. It'll only use what it needs to use. Right. Let's get some electric. No. did I... Where is it? What's going on? That's better. I'm running out of everything again. I'll just keep running. Right, that'll do. I'll have to go get some more steel, I think. I'll take a load of that. It's going to come back through. But like I said, we've got to be careful because we've got to run out of coal more faster than we think. And that's going to be an absolute disaster. And there's not that many places on this map to get the coal. Oh, that's... What did I do that for? Idiot. I just want to get the box. Like I said, I'm going to have to sort all this out to know where I want everything. I'm not really worried about that at the moment. To get the green, we need these two to come through. So that can... I think that just needs to turn. I don't think I can do it from there. Maybe I can. And we need the inserters that are actually here. Might be nice to actually go down one layer. We'll leave it. It'll do. I'd have liked it to go down one more actually, like here. But as usual, I might say that. Why don't I just do this? If I want it to go down a layer, why not just make it go down one? Although I can see why I did that, because that's 2, but that's not 2. So that's the reason why that's not 2, and that's probably the reason why that needs to go up in a notch again. So actually, that one is actually right, but it's the green that's actually wrong. Yeah, the green should actually be there and gone that way. But I can give some of that green away, so that's fine. So that's 2. That needs to go up. But I'm not really worried. It's, well, I'll say I'm not worried, but clearly I'm worried, so I would have just left it, wouldn't I? How do we want this to go? I'll turn this around. Just turn around. That'll go on that one. That'll go on that one. You go on that one. You go on that one. Right. So now we're getting one on each side. That's a bit better. It's taking shape. It's really slow. But like I said, it's slow because I'm doing something that I've not set out to do in that respect. So we want to take from there, we want to go that way, that way, that way. That needs to go that way, that way. Right, so green is getting built. We are now getting a green. Whoopie-doo, as we're saying goes. I got 100 and some of them. So I want to get. Well, we need logistic organizer. We need all sorts of this. So that's why it's going in that box. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be ideal. And that's going to also need red as well. Whoops. Come on. I probably could have done red first there instead of doing the green, but it doesn't make too much of a difference in a lot of respects, because I still have to pass it all through anyway. I'm going to pass it all through here, so let's copy that. In fact, actually, we probably could just paste the one we've already got there, because we're going to have to redesign it. So right, so this is going to be the red. As opposed to the, ideal circumstances, I should have had them the other way around. Because obviously you need the red before you need the... But I didn't want them to... I always wanted them to be on the end and not actually... My idea is to now use this side, when I was actually going to go on both sides and sort of push them down. But I think I'll use the other side to basically do all the advanced stuff and keep all the signs on this side, which is what the problem I had before, which is what I didn't do. Again, it's a process. Whether that's good, bad, or indifferent is questionable. I'm just going to do that because obviously I want... And the actual is going to be... Wrong one. It's not going to be here for very long. Well, they're going to be here at then. What I mean is... that'll do. Oh, I hate that. Right, that's done. Oh, carrot. That's done. Let's... So this we need copper and a gear. So where are we? There's the copper. No, that's not the copper. Where's the copper? Here we go. Gears are there, so they're actually still coming through. Although that's a bit weird. Why did I do that then? Oh, I don't know why I did that, but I don't like that. So I'm going to get rid of this. Going to do it a different way. I'm going to put that, and then I'm going to put this. That goes through there. I think that's a lot better. Better do them up. Right. Obviously, we're definitely running out of coal now, so that's the reason why. I wonder why everything was going all funny, but I'm not worried. I'm going to... send this down. Right, so there's our copper. I need to redesign this then as well, because I need this to go through. How far? How long can I get that? That'll do. That can go through here. That can then turn. I like that better, to sort of get that going and stay in the same lane. So now we got this going. See, there was slight method in my madness. So we still, I don't know whether I need that carrying on, so I'll just do that anyway. That can be on there, so that's great. That's the first one. That again has got the same problem, so I'm just going to do this so I can see it. That wants to go through there. That can then come through here. And I think I can get that to turn into there without any problem. Yeah, that's good. There you go. It sort of works. Well, it does work. There's no two ways about it. There's no, oh yeah, it doesn't work, but it does work. Let's get a few more of these. I can't believe I did that. Never mind. That was a miss. Right, let's get some coal and get this all powered up again. Well, I've got coal. I'll quickly run. It should. Should start going again, and I'll run quickly and go fill it up. I know what I should do. I should. I mean, obviously, we're gonna automate this a little bit better. Because there's not a lot of coal there. And I'm mainly alright on here, to be honest, because I'm not really using it. So, right. I've got nearly 1,000 now. So let's go back up there. Chuck all that in the coal. And then we'll be... Obviously, this has got to be automated, for sure. But I just wanted to get more science going. It's a lot slower than what the other one was, but once this starts to go, then it will, start to go. Sort of thing. I mean, I've got, like, quite a lot of... Oh. Now, obviously, we can extend this a bit further, just to make it a little easier for ourselves, because we're gonna need. We're gonna need a hell of a lot of this. That. should be enough for now. That's what I was on about with the extension, so... That wants to be that way, that wants to be that way. There. There. Get out of my way. There, there. There. Red. Red. I'm going to do this with the... I'll use all of them. Same process. Just build. That's going to work quite well. That can go there. That's now in the way, so I'll have to sort that out in a second. Get off the belt. Get off the belt. That way, that way. But you can see how it's sort of coming together. Right, that's green. Green. I keep telling myself I will go away and work out what the copy of that is, and I still don't do it. So we've got enough. That's going to be now doing 8. So we got 8 going. It's a little better than obviously before. Now I've got enough to start powering this back up right the way down there, even though it feels as if it's, you know, been so long. But they're all sort of going on to each other. Now obviously this can be extended as well. It'll have to be, but it'll probably have to be a train and then come in some other way. So what do we want? We want... I want that. Not really worried about circuits. Automation 2 might be a nice idea. I need to get NQ. Bring yourself around. That's most important. Because I've got in the next episode, I've got to go over there and do a bit of I can also rip this down now. I don't need this anymore. I'd like to know why that's not working. Target full, target. What do you mean target's full? That's not full. Ah, there's no fuel. That might be a bit of an issue. Obviously, I've got some of these sat here because I did do some gears because I'm going to need gears for a lot of things. I'll also dump them in there. So that's another. Now we can start ranking up that, you see, and it'll quickly. Nothing in there. That's fine. They are okay though. Why is that only? Why is that? I do part electricity. I wonder. It's probably to do with there's not enough power coming through. I have a feeling, yes, the power is not sufficient. So we're going to have to extend this. How do I want to do this? Do I want to put another one at the other side? No, I suppose I can just carry on. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that in the next... that's another bone of contention I'm going to have to do. But as you can see now this is... it's flying up now, so we're getting that going. I will obviously pick more up, because it's always good to pick more up. Again, this needs to be automated, but the science is going to be the other side. So I'm going to have to make blue science, you know, all the other sciences from that. And they'll pass all that down. Like I said, I don't need this anymore. It's superfluous now, so I can have another one of these back. I can... although I could use that for my own store for the thing, though, couldn't I? Let's not get rid of that. Let's just... I might as well. I could do with some more coal, well, that would be a good idea. Definitely. I'll take it from this side. Right, that I can now go fill up the boiler. But actually, talking about that, where is that gone? We want another one of these. We want some more. I'll get some more electricity going. Okay. We need to pump some more of this out, so this needs to be increased dramatically. Oh, what am I going? What am I doing coal for? That's what I want. I'll steal all of that I can. Right, that's good. I need another boiler. I also need another here somewhere. That's it. Some of them. Right. Let's take this back. And this and this. Let's just do a bit of cutting. I know it'll stop the... now we need to do it a different way. I don't want to touch that door. I'll do it from the box here. No. I'll have to touch that. I can't get out, you see. Damn. Let's put all this thing back again. That's done. That's done. I know you're not going how I wanted you to go, but not to worry. Not to worry. Should have thought of that beforehand, really. Yeah, you can't. That's better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send that back on itself. Get the. Whoops! I know I could hold that in. Is that going to be far enough? No. Let's do it there. Are you not grabbing that? Why are you not grabbing the coal? Oh, because there's no flipping power. I didn't do the power. Why is that not working? There we go. There we go. Right, so that'll just go around and then just for now. It's only for now. Again, it's one of these things that I don't want to put a final place on. I just want to get this going. These will all start going now. I need to produce more here as well. So this is going to have to be ranked up. Like that. Why did I do that? So I needed to paste another section, didn't I? Ah, that's fine. Right, that is absolutely horrendous. So we're gonna tidy all this up. How many of them I've got? Not enough. Know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Like I said, it's a bit slow, but as I build up, it will come a lot better. Oh, I know I can get 48. In other words, I can go up to 48 before I theoretically can't produce any more on like this. Which means, obviously, I either I have to do it a different way. Because that was my idea, to do it the bottom way as well. and have this sort of have these two collide with each other in that sense, but they're not at the moment, so that's why they're not really producing the decent amount that should be. Like I said, they both come out. That would, my idea to, that would come out to here. Don't need that one. That would come out to here. Don't need that one. I might change it. It's not really where it's supposed to be. In other words, they're supposed to be independent, but at the moment they're not independent, so I might as well make them not like that at the moment, and then do it a different way maybe later on. So as you can see, it's coming. It's definitely coming. That red takes a lot longer to. Oh, it's gears. We're not producing enough gears, so I'm gonna have to go back and. Rank up the gear, you know, like I said, rank up this. So, but the problem is probably to do with this as well. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but not to worry. Let's get at least that amount. So it's pretty scalable. Which is great. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how many you could actually. That way, innit? How many you could make of the gears? I suppose it depends on. But I think it's certainly better than. In some respects, it's taken far too long to make, I must admit. Why is... Oh, because that hasn't got any pipe. Pipes. It hasn't got any lecky. Right, there we go. So we're making more now, sort of. And I could do the same down here as well to get that to make more. I mean, that's... In fact, I can't even get any more in there. I mean, I've got 99 in there and I've got 100 in thingies, so I'm actually making way too many. Don't really want to make any more of that either, to be honest. How's that doing? Yes. Yes. Might be an idea to get the... So we want the blue. We're going to want military, actually. I didn't in the last play go for military, so possibly military will be the next one to NQ, because with a state of going over there, I need to increase these two. I don't think I can do. We've got the red circuit to do. Like I said, where these are getting built isn't actually where I want them, because I really wanted red circuit to be. Oh, I do that all the time. But we haven't got. I haven't got the red circuit option yet because I haven't researched it. But anyway, as you can see now, the automation is increasing. I'm going to cut this, and it will be changed, and it will probably be quite far down here, down closer to the chain. And then I'm going to put the other. So all the science, all everything is basically one to the next, to the next, to the next. But I wanted to get this going, and obviously it was important to get it going. Although I probably don't need as much now. So I could probably turn this off for a while. I could do with some of these though, so I might get some. Can always have belts. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. You can see where it's going. I know it's very slow. It's methodical. Because if you haven't played the game, you don't really know what the best... And I'm not saying this is the best. I'm not saying it's the worst. It's just one variation of all other variations that everybody do. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And we'll see you in the next play. Bye for now.